Hello everyone, this is Pawan Kumar. I'm here to present my term project on Human Resources Management System. So these are the contents we're going to discuss in this presentation. Coming to the introduction, so what is an HR management system? So HR management system is a comprehensive software system that attempts to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of human resource management in an organization. The Human Resource Management System project focuses on design and implementation of new all-encompassing feature systems that will alter the traditional field of the human resources management. The human resource management system can save time and resources by automating numerous HR operations, allowing HR professionals to focus on the strategic initiatives. The recent HR management research and development has resulted in creation of numerous tools and software are aimed at optimizing HR procedures. Most of these solutions, however, lack the integration, the scalability, adaptability, and necessary to effectively address the challenges of modern human resource management. Our business intends to overcome this gap by building an advanced human resource management system with novel functions to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of HR operations. The purpose of the human resource management system functions as an centralized database, allowing us HR or HR personnel to store, organize, and manage employee data such as hiring data and attendance records, performance evaluations, learning and development progress, and compensation and benefits information. The system provides HR personnel with all-in-one solution for streamlining HR procedures, ensuring data accuracy, and improving workforce decision making. The scope can be categorized into three categories. Coming to the performance evaluation and feedback, the majority of the firms conduct annual performance reviews with managers, followed by meetings with HRs to confirm ratings, like the one-on-one meetings to evaluate the performance. Timesheet compliance: HR staff can use the time and attendance management module to carefully track the employee work hours, absences, leaves, overtime scheduling, and time of request. This guarantees the labor laws are followed. HR management, the system enables HR personnel to manage employee data in an organized and secure manner, including personal information, job titles, departments roles, recruitment data, and time and attendance records, performance evaluations, learning and development progress, and compensation and benefits information. Technical constraints. Technical concerns involved at the privacy and data security. It is vital to maintain the confidentiality and security of sensitive employee data, making sure that the data will not breach at any circumstance. Integration with existing systems. So the HR management system must be compatible with and easily integrated with the organization existing systems and software, such as payroll, accounting, and project management tools. Flexibility and scalability. The HR management system must be able to accommodate the organization growing needs and be flexible to that. This shows the entity relation diagram in used. I mean, the entity relation diagram in the database shows the different relation between the entities in the tables and the database. So we can see like how each and every table has the different entities and how they are related in here. And we can see about this in the later slides. The use case diagram used to evaluate the individual performances, and here we have the example like based on the overtime working hours, the HR may decide the bonus for the different employees. So the relationships and differential integrity. So the tables have many relationships with the different with the other tables, and we have the foreign keys, different foreign keys, and the primary keys for the tables, which makes the relation between the tables in. So the job openings table is a one-to-many with the applications table. So many applicants may apply for a single job opening, but an applicant may apply only for one job opening at a time. So the job ID field in the job openings table is unique and cannot be null. The applicant I field in the applicants table is unique and cannot be null. The departments and roles tables have many to one relationship with the employee tables. Each employee is assigned to one department and one role, and each department and role may have multiple employees. So the employees table and department ID and role ID columns are foreign keys, that relate to the department ID and role ID columns in the department and roles tables respectively. Because each employee has a work schedule, that employees table has a many to one link with the schedule table. The workers table schedule ID field is a foreign key that refers to the schedules table, schedule ID column. The department ID column in the employees table is a foreign key referencing the department ID column in the departments table. The role ID column in the employees table is a foreign key referencing to the role ID column in the roles data set. So here we have like multiple columns of behave as a foreign keys for the tables and different relation. It shows the different relation with the tables. The state ID column in the employees table is a foreign key referencing the state ID column in the data state data set. The schedule ID column in the employees table is a foreign key referencing the schedule ID column in the schedules data set. The role ID field in the roles table is a unique and it should not be null. The state ID field in the state table is unique and it should also be null. The zip code ID field in the zip code table is unique and it cannot be null. The schedule ID column in the schedules table is unique and it cannot be null. The employee ID field in the employees table is unique and it cannot be null. The attendance table is linked with the workers and time of request tables via many-to relationship. Each attendance record corresponds to one employee and one time of request, if any. The attendance table's employee ID column is a foreign key to the employees table employee ID column, and the attendance table's request ID column is a foreign key to the time of request table's request ID column. The employee progress table is linked to the employees and training courses table via many-to-one relationship. The certificates table is a many-to-one relationship with the employees table. The workers table has many-to-one link with the performance appraisal table. The request ID, the employee ID, at the time of request table, and attendance table is the foreign keys. The employee ID, the employee ID column in the attendance table, employee ID column in the employees data set, employee ID in the employee progress data set. These are all the foreign keys. The course ID, employee ID, the request ID, and the attendance ID in the attendance table are unique. And these are the foreign keys. We have like these different foreign keys in all the tables, which shows the relationship between the tables. So we have the let's say basic example for the table here. So we have some random values inserted into the user's login table, and this table has the columns like user ID, username, password, email, created on date, and the last login date. So each column shows a unique feature like user ID is a unique identifier for each user record. So individual employee get a user ID, and the username value cannot be null, and it should be the username name of the user while logging in. The password, it should not be null, and the email, it should be unique for each and every employee. The created timestamp shows the username created for the employee on the particular date and time. The last login shows the when was the user last logged in. So these are all the values we gave in for the users login table. And the next table, so here we have the job openings table, and these are the columns in the job opening, the job ID, which is a unique identifier for the job table. This is job title, the title of the job, the department in which the job is holding, and the status of the job, whether it is open or closed, the posted date, date when was the job opening was posted, and the closed date when was the job opening closed. So each and every table shows the different columns with the different info, and this is an applicant's table, and we can see the columns in the applicant's table, like the applicant ID, first name, last name, email, phone, resume, job ID, status, interview schedule, hiring decision, everything. So this is a department's table, roles table, state table, and the zip code table with the columns and the data. This is schedules and employees table with the columns and the character data types and integer data types, which have used to define the columns and tables. These are time of request attendance tables, and these are training codes, employee progress certifications tables, which used to the training courses store the details of the training courses offered. The employee progress stores the track to track the progress of employees in training courses. Certification stored the about information of the certifications completed by the employees. And each and table we can have like the course ID, course name as per our requirement. So this is the performance appraisal table and the compensation tables, and these are the fields in the tables. Yeah, let's see some examples with the SQL statement. So we have created the users login table, and these are all the data in the users login table and the columns in the users login table. You can see different user and user names, passwords, email ID created, and timestamps and everything. So this is and also we can update the tables at any time as per our requirement. So as we can see here in the previous slide, the password for Nishant was pass1, and by using this update users login set password N045 username Nishant, so we can update the password to N045. And these are job openings table and the columns in that with the data. And as I said, we can update any field at any time. So here we are closing the job as a status, showing the status as closed. And this is applicants table, a departments table, roles state, zip code table, schedules table with the details, and employees table, time of request, attendance, training courses, employee progress, certifications, compensation, and these are all the example tables. So let's see some examples with the English examples with an executing with SQL queries. So in case we need to fetch the total number of time requests for each employee, so we can write SQL statements for each and every question for us. So we be writing the SQL query like this, combining two tables, the employees and the time of request. So selecting the columns as the employee first name and the employee's last name, and the time of request, the request ID. And we are combining these employees and time of request table, and they're grouping them at last. So this query gives us information about first name, last name, and the number of requests the employee has requested for. And this is an example for fetching the employees who are on leave. So here we combine employees and attendance table, and we get the information like which employee is on leave and what was the reason for his leave. And this table gives the fetching the top 3 certifications by the number of employees who have obtained them. So these are all these 3 certifications which most of the employees have been completed. And here we are combining the certifications table, and we're grouping with the certification name. And also we use the order by clause to order the highest, most completed certifications here. So and this query gives the fetching the average hours worked per day by employees in each department. So this gives the average working hours in each department. So the data analysis department shows 2.6 average working hours, quality assurance 8.5 hours, like that. So we can write any SQL query to get any information as per our need. So this query shows average salary of employees in each department. And so here we are combining the employees and the departments, and we are joining them, and later we're grouping them by the departments. And to complete the information of to get complete information of employee, we use this query, and we combine different tables here, like the compensation, department, state, and roles table, and the employees table, the zip code tables, which gives complete information like department email of the employee, phone number, department name, working in the role he is designated with the name, address, state name, zip code of the employee, and the salary of the employee. What is the maximum salary of each department? So we can get this information by combining the employees table, compensation, and the departments table, and fetching the top 5 training courses with the most number of employees enrolled, training courses, and employee progress, combining tables. So we give the information like top 5 training courses completed here. So total number of number of hours worked by each employee in a given month. So so this is this table combining the attendance table. By using the attendance table, we can get the working hours of employee by using the employee ID of each employee. Number of employees who have taken leave on specific date. So we use we can see like whether is an employee is on leave on a particular date. So let's say for example, we use this date as 16th of December, which is a future date. So obviously we're gonna get this as a 0. And let's see this how this examples works in the SQL database. So these are the example queries. So if I run this one, see we can get the total number of time request. So Pawan requested for 2 leaves and Veda requested for 1 leave and everything like this. And if you want to get the employees information who are on leave, we use this statement. So we use the statement and we are combining the employees table and joining the attendance table here. So this gives the Pawan he's on sick leave and Maxwell is on paid leave, something, and it's on emergency like that. So we use the different tables and we write query as per our requirements to get the information we required. So let's see this example of fetching the top 3 certifications by the number of employees who obtained them. We run this. So we fetch this information from the certifications table, and we are grouping it by the certification name here. So these are the top 3 certifications that have been completed by the employees. So number of employees are 1. Each and every employee has completed this certification. Let's see some more example, like the average salary of employees in each department. To get the average salary, we use the employees table and we join the departments and compensation table. So this gives the department name and average salary of the average salary offering in that department. Let's run this table to get the complete information of the employee. So the employee information is stored in different various tables. So here we are using and combining each and every table where the employee details are stored. So the department departments table, compensation table, role, state, zip code table, and the employees table. So if we run this, we get each and every information of the employee. So the employee name, email address, phone number, department name, role name, the address, state name, zip code, salary, etc. To get the maximum salary for each department, we join the compensation table and the departments table from the employees table. So if we run this, here we get the employee name, the maximum salary, and the department he's working in. To get the top 5 training courses with most number of employees enrolled, we use this query. So here we are writing this query by from the training courses and joining the employee progress table, and they're grouping it by the training courses and with the course ID, and we are ordering by the number of employees. So number of employees, two employees have registered with the data warehousing, and 1 with the machine learning and 1 with the Hadoop administration. And this query to get defined the total number of working hours worked by each employee in a given month. So to get the employee attendance sheet, the working hours in a month. So here we have selected like from December 1st to December 30. So we get like employee ID 1001 completed 8 hours a year, and 1003 8 hours, and 1006 has been completed any working hours till date. So yeah, this was so let's see another example, like if you want to get the number of taken on a specific date, so we can check like is there any employee is on leave on particular date. So if we run this, so we are giving the date like 12/16, which is a future date, and we're gonna obviously gonna get 0. So in this way, like we can combine different tables and we can join tables to get the desired information. So these were the examples, few of examples with the SQL statements. So yeah, these were the examples. And coming to the conclusion, the human resource management is a critical to organization success because it cultivates a trained, motivated, and devoted workforce. Talent acquisition, staff development, performance review, and rewards and recognition are all effective human resource management strategies. To keep up with the changing company landscapes, workforce demographics, and technology development, HRM process must be assessed and refined on regular basis. A competent human resource development department supports employee satisfaction, increased productivity, and enhanced retention, ultimately leading to the organization's long-term growth and success. Prioritizing HRM is critical for developing a strong organizational culture, promoting employee well-being, and cultivating a positive employer image that will attract and retain excellent talent. So this was about the human resources management system. Thank you.